Ooh, hello there my fellow Scars, GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to Scar Park here on Planet Coaster Let's Play Episode 4. And as you can see, our park is starting to take form. We have our roller coaster, and we have our pathways, and now we have our pirate subland. And as you can see in our last episode, we got really into building and theme and all those good things. We got our toilet building set up with treasure and all sorts of cool little details. And then just down the way here, we have our very busy food court. And it's got all sorts of really cool details and things. And just, I absolutely love it. And I also did a little more work back here by adding some more, foliage and some rocks and just some more details, like a little pirate camp and some whatever that is. And then let's see if we can zoom way in here. Look at this. Inside here, we've got some cannons and all sorts of good stuff. It's looking really cool. But as you can see, there's other areas of the park that are very blank and very boring, and we need to spruce them up. So let's dive right into it. And the first thing I want to work on is right here. And then eventually we're going to add some more rides and all those good things. But let's head over to our scenery and let's click on the nature. And there's not a lot of options outside of pirates theme-wise. So we're going to kind of work with it and kind of find our own way and see where we can kind of land. So first thing I want to do here is I want to just surround this in some kind of a nice little symmetrical pattern of some bushes. So I think this will look really cool. And then we're going to be able to add maybe a fountain in the center here. And I think that'll make the kind of showpiece of the park kind of stand out and just look just a little bit better. So something like that. I like that. So let's swoop these little purple or red plants all the way around. All right, now we got those arranged. Now I want to add some of these bigger trees along here. I think that'll look really cool. So we're just going to assemble them along the sides like this. There we go. And then I think I'm going to do another row of these red plants along this back side of the actual Ferris wheel along here. I think that'll look really cool. There we go. And then we're just going to take these guys and then let's just place those along there like that. These are actually the smaller ones, I think. Yeah, I think so. And then let's jump over to our props and let's see if we can do maybe just a little fountain. And this looks more of a kind of generic fountain. And I think we're going to go with that. Okay, so we're going to stick that right about there. Looking good, my friends. And there's lots of options in the way of kind of sprucing the fountain up a little bit. So let's just kind of swoop these guys around here like this, just to give it a little more decoration. And that's the beauty of the building within the game, is there's so much immersion and things you can add to it, like take this guy and put him there. But what if you wanted to take like a pedestal and then put the little squiddy guy up there like that, and just oh, it's really off. But I'm just giving you kind of an idea of how that will all flow together. There are some different panels. So if we jumped over to, let's see, shops coming soon. Let's see, I guess that's under buildings. And if you jump in and around here, you can find all sorts of additional details. It'd be nice if this was a little more consolidated. What is this? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Oh, that is really cool. We're gonna have to mess with that in our pirate land a little bit. I just saw that in the corner of my eye. I was like, ooh, what is this? All right, let's jump back over here. I just want to see a couple of things. Do we want to do something? I'm trying to think of like what would look cool. How about we do something like this? Let's just put this like directly in the center, at least the best attempt at putting it in the center. And then let's put something, what is this? What is this? Pirate, that's a little more piratey than I want to go with. This is just slightly more generic. Let's see, let me grab this and I'm just going to give it just a little bit of a move. I'm really not getting it in the middle where I want it. Let's back this off real quick. And then I want to put this directly in the center if I can. That's the difficulty. I wish there was a little bit more of a snap to place, but let's see. Let's put that back down like so. That's the pirate one. Let's go back to the squid one. There we go. Awesome. Oh, it's still off a little bit. I wish there was a little bit more of a way you can kind of like snap it and then kind of go a little bit more manual placement. But there we go. That looks really good. So now let's jump back into our scenery. Go to nature. Awesome. All right. So what I'm thinking about is on this backside along here, we can just do like a really cool little row of these yellow trees. Here we go. And then from there, if I can find them, there you are. Just to fill in the ground cover just a little bit with some green bushes, like so. Looking good. And look at this. This looks really nice. It really fills in this whole area. And then back here, you can just stick a couple of these bushes. Hopefully they add more flowery style bushes, some pinks, some reds, some yellows, things like that for ground cover. That will look wonderful. And there we go, look at that. Aha, absolutely love it. So back in this little zone back here, there's not a lot going on. But for now, I'm just gonna place some larger trees. Just some larger trees along this back section. Not in any particular design, just to give this area, just to kind of distinguish it from the rest of the areas a little bit. So just put a couple big trees back here, wonderful, awesome. And just mix in just a couple small trees here and there, awesome. And we can swoop back over here, and as you can see, you can't place any of those ones there. So let's see if they're, no, we can't. Okay, let's put these guys down. So just a couple of these little bushes along here, just to fill in everything so it's not all just boring and green grass. There we go. Let's put those along there. And no, we can't put any of those there. How do you guys like that? I think that looks pretty good. This part right here is bugging me just ever so slightly. I'm gonna put a bigger tree right here. There we go. How's that? There we go. I don't know why, but that was bugging me. There we go. Awesome. Let's work in the front of the park real quick before we get to the rest of the business today. Let's see. Sycamore tree. Hello, sycamore tree. A big old sycamore tree right there. So the reason I'm placing that tree right there is it's kind of cool to have your entrance of the park where your guests are coming up and they're getting their tickets and things. And then they go through the turnstile, they turn around here, and then it's just a big reveal into the rest of the park. Instead of having that all be seen out there. You think of that as something that is at Disneyland where you don't see the interior of the park. So think of it as you go up to the turnstiles, all you can see is the Main Street train station. You can't see into the park. God, that guy is hilarious down there. Look at him. Anyway, you can't see into the park, and you have to, go through the turnstiles and then go through the tunnels as the tunnels transport you into the park. I love that design, and I kind of want to make that a little bit of a design in this park here. There we go. And then down here, let's just put some decorative red bushes here. Like I said, I wish there were some more options in the way of bushes, but this is all we have at the moment. Hopefully they add some more. And look at that. Oh, I love it. It just gives that feeling like, oh man, I can't wait to go through the turnstile and see what's out there. And you can kind of get little hints here and there of what's to be seen once you actually head through the park. And that's looking pretty good. This area right here is such an eyesore. Like this, oh my gosh, this needs some change. So what is this theme? This is kind of like a magic carpet, genie style. I think we can still incorporate a little bit of our pirate theme by using the palm trees and things of that nature. Like I think this palm tree would look good in this particular design because it's kind of a deserty theme. At least that's the best we can do at this point of the game. Oh, there is some super sun flare going on over here. Good old J.J. Abrams would be so proud at this point. There we go, put those along there. We give him such a hard time for those lens flares, but you know what? Maybe they got a little heavy at times, but yeah, they were nice. They were nice. We'll just give him a hard time for those things. Awesome, there we go. And then maybe just put just a couple crooked trees. Gotta have a couple crooked trees, right? And this is cool how you can kind of really refine the placement of the crooked tree. So, you just want to make it a little more crooked this way, and you want to make this one just a little more crooked that way, and you can really kind of refine them like that. And that just helps break up everything. In the interior wise here, once again, we don't have a lot of options. So I think it would be nice just to line the, oh, hello, you're not supposed to be there. You're literally inside of our light pole. All right, we'll move that out of there. Awesome. So remove that out of there, grab out once again. And I just want to run these plants along here and see how we're really making the landscape much nicer. Then I want to kind of stop this right about there as we enter the pirate land of pirates. What is this? Seaweed. Okay, that's interesting. And then in the interiors along here. Yeah, but hopefully maybe there will be some kind of agrabah or something themes eventually. In the concept art for the game, they are posting some little sneak peeks on Twitter, and one of them was this really kind of cool fantasy themed. So there was like a fantasy themed wagon and tower and stuff like that. I can't wait till they add some more of those things. And just the park mechanics, like I would love to be able to kind of manage the park also. Like that's a big part of it, trying to manage your monies and things of that nature. Sandbox, as we're playing right now, is fun and all, but it's also kind of a fun challenge, to figure out what we can do on a limited resource budget. So there we go. We cleaned that up a little bit. Once it's nighttime, I want to add some lights and stuff like that. I think that would look really cool. And let's shoot out over here. And I want to start working in this area right here. Let's just open this up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here and here. And I just want to do like a really small little decorative detail because this is kind of small. So there's not really a lot of options in the way of building in this little triangle spot. So I think something like this. I think there's something like that. And then in the interior here, we'll just do some of these bushes like that. Looking good. There we go. And then what we can do is do that on the other side. And welcome back. And as you can see, it's nighttime and I finished up these little parts over there. Now I want to jump over to our buildings, decorations, and it's light time. So what we could do now is kind of think about our lighting a little bit in the area where we can kind of, jazz up our lighting here and there. So why don't we jump over to our Aladdin's carpet ride and we'll just add some lights here. So as you can see, we can just stick a couple of these guys along here and we can kind of shift here. kind of maximize our space. Let's go to actually Z and we'll just angle that. See how we lit that up, whereas over here it's unlit? See how much cool detail that adds? So we can just take that and we can just swoop it around here. Come on, little guy, turn around. There you go. Oh, you're almost there. There we go. We'll put that one right there. And then if I can angle this one the right direction, come on. Oh, we almost had it that time. There we go. Oh, there we go. See how we just kind of lit those swoops up a little bit? I think that really helps kind of add a little bit to the design a little bit. There we go. And let's see, I want to add something else. Why don't we jump over here to these kind of turquoise lights? I think they look kind of cool and they help add just a little illuminance to the bottoms of the trees. Ooh, that's a little bit of red. Oh, is it just sunset or is that an actual lighting that I did? I don't think that's an actual lighting pattern I did. I think that's a little bit of, oh, sunrise. Oh, because I think I'm in super speed right now. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do for that, kind of get that lit up a little bit. But let's see where we want to go from here. What I want to do is maybe add some more rides. So our park, attendance is kind of flat at the moment. So what we're going to do here is we're going to spruce it up and get some more rides into the world. So let's try this. This thing looks kind of crazy. So let's see about this thing. Let's start filling it in. So this is once again, kind of a generic theme. So it'd be really cool eventually also. I kind of want it to be on this like angle, like right here. I think that would look really cool. And we could dispense our exit into the entrance of this part. So we could do our entrance on this side. And then we'll take our exit on the other side. So we'll place our exit like right here. So you're exiting this and you're like, oh, let's go on the pirate ride. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So let's grab our, let's see, actually we already placed our entrance. Place our entrance there and then we'll just do a quick little queue. I want to give our queue just a little more length. There we go. Oh, that actually is really long. Let's pull that back ever so slightly. Let's pull that back. Let's do about a 2. There we go. That'll be way better. And then we'll just kind of loop this around. We could even do like a nice tree in the center there. Awesome. And then we're gonna bring this all the way across here. So I think it's kind of nice if you're in the queue, you can see the ride as you kind of turn the corner right there. I think that'll look cool. And then let's grab this and let's just give this just a quick little twirl. There we go. Let's see if we can meet up with the edge here. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had it. There we go. Come on, all the way around there, buddy. There it goes. Sometimes it just doesn't want to connect, but there it goes. And then we'll grab out our queue and then we'll just connect that back over here. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. It's a little crooked there, but that's fine. We don't need it to be crazy. Let's open up the ride for now. And then of course we'll grab out our path and do the exit. And there we go. We got our exit all complete and ready to go. So remember in this little spot right here, maybe we could do maybe even a fountain or just a big tree. I think would look kind of cool in that spot. We could do something like that. That could provide a lot of shade for the queue. Let's go to a slightly smaller tree right there. And then once again, we can use our standard red bushes and then just do like a really nice kind of pattern around it like that. And yeah, that looks nice. And then let's see what can, ooh, hello. I forgot about these trees. Oh, these will look cool. Then we can just do these kind of around the edges of the queue like that. Swooping around like a so. And let's see, how close can we bring these? All right, so that's our first placement of those. And we can put these guys around there like that. Awesome. And then maybe just a couple of them along the edges of the ride across here. Let's see. Oh, this needs quite a bit of room between it. Even though the ride goes this way, still needs quite a bit of room. Let's see. We can put these ones along there like that. There we go. We got these little Christmas tree pointy trees like that. And you can always just throw in a rock here or there, kind of rotate them a little bit too, so they're not all the same. There we go. That's looking nice. Do another one over there. Nice. All right. Man, I wish there was some more plant choices. But that's all we got for now. Let's see, put those along there like that. And I just had to get crazy with our landscaping a little bit today. There we go. We do need more bathrooms and food courts. That's like a definite must within the park. There we go, put those along there. And let's swoop over here. And if I could fit in a couple of those right there, that would have been nice, but I can't. And there we go, look at that. We have a brand new ride all set up and ready to go, looking super fancy. That looks really nice. And of course that looks good. And yeah, let's think about maybe a bathroom on this side because we don't have any bathrooms over here. So let's see how fast we can whip out a bathroom here now that we know how to do them. Let's hit our facilities. Let's go to our generic theme because that's kind of the area we're at. Oh, I kind of want to build a hat shop. New plans, change of plans, hat shop. New plans, hat shop time. I kind of like also taking it off the pathway just a little bit like that, kind of on an angle. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool actually a little bit. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna change it up a little bit. Ooh, this looks kind of neat. Can we put that in front of it? No, we can't. I'm not sure what the options are for making kind of like a boring, like generic theme like we have here. But let's just kind of see where we can go with it. We can go like so. Bring those pieces around there like that, maybe. Let's see, cut those ones in. Bring that one around there like that. Just something that's really, really simple, I think will be perfectly fine. And then we can do like a nice little roof. Ooh, oh man, this roof looks really cool. Let's do this one like that. There we go. And let's do a nice flat top thing on the top here. We'll bring that up like so. But what about this interior section in here? How do we do something in there to make that look decent? Let's go to our walls and let's see if there's maybe some of these. Oh, does this fit right inside there? Hold on, let me see if I can fit this in here. And welcome back. So I just got a little crazy and tried a bunch of different things with the hat shop. Some of these little like roof lines, I thought I could just add like a fill piece in the center of it, but it just did not work out. So as you can see, I got a little hat shop there, got some plants on there, added a little awning and then a light that will light it up at night, which I think will look absolutely awesome. And there we go, my friends. Look at how much progress we got done on our park. We got a brand new ride with all sorts of beautiful landscaping. We've got a really cool little hat shop, as you can see down there. And you can see the amazing details inside. Look at this. Look at all the different little details here and there inside the shops. It's just absolutely incredible attention to detail. And then let's shoot on over here to our star wheel on the end here. And we got a fountain and landscaping and all sorts of cool little details that help highlight, of course, that part of the park. And as you can see, there we go, my friends. We have a brand new section of the park and all sorts of landscaping. And hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. And if you have any suggestions on what could be added to the park next, definitely let me know in the comments. And until next time, we'll see you later.